Hello, everybody. Back from Portland. Might have been the best weekend. What's up? I've had with comedy. Oh man, a long time. I've had good shows and I've had good weekends, and most weekends are good, and most shows are good. This weekend in Portland was insane. The crowds were great, but like 3 shows were. What's up, man? Just reminded me how much I like stand up. Hey, Stephanie, Carrie, and people ask, so I will say I am currently enjoying Maui Wowie. New house is great, Julie. Thank you very much. And hello, what's up, Joshua? I'll get back on Fighter and the Kid when they ask me to, man. Hey, Timo, Greg, gotta go. God, Greg, that was great. Kylie, what's up? Desiree, hello. Stephanie, Rachel, and I. Just sorry, I got a couple texts from Jakey. What'd you say, man? Rachel? It's live. It's been a while. I was just in Denver, but I'd love to come back. Anyways, great shows in Portland. Unbelievable. But let me tell you something that fucking crazy that happened. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Tracy. Michelle, what's up? Granddaddy Kush, Denise, I will try it. Hi, Aubrey, how are you? Thank you, Carrie, I appreciate it. Oh, hey, Man Crush. Oh, hey, Corby. Patty, hello. All right, Amy. All right, guys. I'll get back to the hellos in a second. So here this weekend. So I'm at my show in Portland. And it's after the show, and I'm doing a meet and greet, and I hear, hey, Josh. And I turn, and it was this dude from high school who I legitimately thought was probably dead. Like, legitimately thought, I hope you're watching, man. I'm not going to mention your name. You know who I am. You know who you are. Well, you know who I am because you're watching this. But I know. What am I trying to say? I'm going to sit up for this. I'm not going to say your name because I can't remember what I was going to say. Here we go, everybody. I'm back. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm in my backyard. So, I legitimately thought this kid was dead. Like, a couple years back, he had posted some shit on Facebook that was basically his last couple posts were about, oh, hey, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm really depressed. I've tried a bunch of doctors, and it's over. And we were all like, what the fuck? And we tried to get in touch with him. Nothing. Nobody heard from him. And then he showed up at my show, and I had to, listen, it was like a movie. Because I had to fight every fiber in my body to turn around and go, I thought you were dead. Like, in a weird way, I didn't know that I'd always wanted to say that to somebody. But I guess, because when it came into my head, I thought, oh, I'm going to get to say, hey, I thought you were dead. But then I thought, he was kind of depressed. Probably not a good opener. You know what I mean? Hey, man. I thought you were dead. Isn't like a great greeting from anybody. So I opted against that. And I just said, what's up? And then we went back to his place. Take it easy. I know what you guys are about to say. Went back to his place, smoked some weed. It was a great talk, man. What a fascinating dude. And I wanted to get him on my podcast, I'm Fairly Normal, because he has some crazy stories about depression and how finding the right medication is the only recipe, and that he went through everything. The jobs that he's lost, and the jobs that he's had, and the relationships that he's lost and had. Fucking crazy stories. I'm trying to get back out there and have him on. Did I call Miss Handler this past week? Freddie. Why would I have called Miss Handler this past week? Hi, Bill. Should I try your podcast? Joshua, I don't know what to tell you about that, man. I would. I mean, why not? You mean the Prince and the Wolf? Hell yeah, you should. Hey, James. Hey Jamie, back in San Diego when I get there. When am I coming to Utah? November? No, I believe Wise Guys had to cancel that weekend, and I think they're rescheduling me for March. Portland was beautiful. I went into my favorite weed store. My favorite is this one, right? Is Buds and Roses. I love the names. Did I ever tell you this story? So I came home, and Beth was at the dining room table. She was looking at her credit card bills and shit, and she was like tearing up. And I was like, "What's going on, babe?" She was like, "Who are you sending flowers to?" And I was like, "What?" I told her, I go, "Look, we've been married a long time. You know I don't send flowers to anybody, you know." And then she said, "Well, you would say, see here, you've been sending flowers to somebody." I'm like, "I haven't been sending flowers to anybody." She goes, "Yeah? I see you're spending $100 a week at Buds and Roses." And that's the name of my weed store. And I was so embarrassed that I spent $100 a week on weed. I was like, man, I need to slow my roll a little bit. But yeah, but I first went in there because I liked the name so much. In Portland, they got a name that I love. The store is called Electric Lettuce. What? I was hoping they were gonna have some sweet ass hats and shirts, but they didn't. But they promised me they were gonna make some. And dude came out to my show on Saturday night in Portland, which, you know what I might start doing? Now listen, I swore I would never do this, but you know what I might start doing? Because I have such a good time, and I only do it in Portland. So the people who come to the show in Portland, and it's basically the same audience every year. Late show Saturday, I get super high and just go on stage. And I don't do that anywhere else. I don't know why. But it's always my favorite show. And the same crowd comes back because it's always just so loose and fun. But I might start doing that at every club. Or maybe see, here's the thing. I don't want anyone to ever walk out and feel cheated and be like, that dude was fucked up. You know? But it's so good. It's so much fun. I'd like to do it. I'd like to do it more often. Will I be coming to Pennsylvania? Yeah, I hope so. Am I watching the Emmys? Greg, I'm not watching the Emmys right now, man. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I give a shit when people that I know are nominated or whatever, you know, and really have a shot. And I root for them. But I don't give a shit. I know this is going to sound all hippy-dippy and shit, but how you going to judge art? How you going to judge art? How you going to judge art? What's good for one person sucks a dick for the other. Do you know what I mean? Which is also good for some people and not great for others. I'm just saying, you know, the Avengers make $1 gazillion. So a lot of people like it, but they don't win. Nobody wins Best Acting, or they never win Best Movie. Why not? So it's too subjective. So Emmys too. Like, if you really want to vote, you need to get one person from every state. Who's to say what's the best? Do you know what I mean? Some of those movies that are up for Best Picture, I'm like, that's the best nap. It's the fucking that I would ever have. I don't know about Best Picture. God, I mean, wasn't like English Patient or some shit critically acclaimed? I remember watching that movie and I was mad, man. Mad as fuck, mad. What's up, Andrea? I met you, Michelle. I met you in Fort Lauderdale. You can get on some pic with you. Thanks, Michelle. Good times. What's up? Hola, back to you. What's up, Devon? Are you hit? I don't know what that means. Am I high? I'm pretty high. The edible hasn't really kicked in yet, and this Maui Wowie is kind of a mellow. It's a pretty mellow high, but I like it. Greg, what's with the oh? You need to get high for this. Listen, I told you guys to prepare. You wish you lived in a state where you could legally smoke a joint and not be arrested like a murderer. It's the most ridiculous fucking shit that people can't smoke weed. It's so ridiculous. You can relax at your house and have a bottle of wine every night. Sit on your front yard and fucking You know what I mean? You can't sit out there and smoke a joint. It's so dumb. Hey, Cora, I invented a word when I was high on stage Saturday night. I told everybody, they said, listen, this was only funny because I was high, and now it's only going to be funny to tell you because I'm high, but it's not going to be funny to you. But I'm going to tell you anyways, because that's the kind of guy I am. I like to spread the fun. I guess you ain't about that life, huh, bruh? I don't even know what you're talking about, James. Hey, Heather. Smoking with you here in AC Can. All right, Sarah. Smoking with you. Zombie. Not yet, Jessica. Not yet. And it would be incredible if I get him on. I'm going to really try to get him on. Hi, Alan. If you haven't listened to Prince of the Wolf, you should. Thank you, Denise. You booked your first gig in November, Richard. Congratulations, man. Heather, I will come to Detroit. Get someone to pick me. Shark Week 2018 at my place. Oh, thanks, Corby. Listen, I loved hosting that show. I fucking loved hosting Shark Week. Shark After Dark. And I got to do some weird shit on that. That was fucking great, man. It was great. And listen. When we were trying to decide how we were going to do that show, because we just knew that they had wanted us to do an after show for the Shark shows, you know? And I wanted it to be funny and informative, but funny, you know, and weird. And I had never hosted anything before. And I needed kind of a security blanket. What I mean by that is, like, somebody on the show who I knew really got my comedy and I worked well with and I was comfortable with, who was just there as a calming force. I actually, you know, one of the reasons that I have people are just tuning out of this story as quickly as they possibly can. I don't even remember what the story's about. Well, that's a shame. Hey, Carolyn. I know I was talking about Shark Week. Huh. You could totally do this in my state of Colorado. Hell yeah, Diana. Hey. Yeah, everybody, Denver. Listen, Kenny. What's Sacktown? What does that mean, Sacktown? I mean, I know that Sacramento calls itself Sacktown. That's a terrible nickname to give yourself. Sacktown? If I said to you, I'm gonna take you to Sacktown, you'd be like, no, you're not. I respectfully decline a trip to Sacktown, sir. You know what I mean? Like, if I said, hey, man, just a couple of us are gonna head up to Sacktown, you'd be like, what's going on there? Why would I want to go to Sacktown? Is there any way in the world you could ever be in Eugene? I could be. I would think the college would have to book me. Denise, you do everything high, I hear you. Yeah, but fuck the Emmys. I mean, don't fuck it. Like, whatever, you're good. If you like watching it, you like watching it. That's cool. That's just not my thing. Or the Oscars. I don't care. I don't care in like a fuck those people kind of way. I just don't care. I don't know why it needs to be. How are you gonna judge art? That's all I'm saying, Greg. How are you gonna judge art? I do know you were talking about. Oh, I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, if I have a fave show now, Greg. I don't really. We're watching The Killing right now. Yeah, Emmys, not Oscars. Same difference. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm gonna smoking. Guys, I'm really enjoying doing this. Thank you. Have a great one, my good friend. Oh, thank you, Lincoln. As always, very nice of you to say. Oh, so I hired someone as a security blanket. Thank you, Ann. Oh, making up a word while high. Did I not tell you that part? Oh, okay. So I was on stage. How did I get to Shark Week? So I was on stage. And I said to everybody, I'm going to sing one more song. I usually end my set with like 2 or 3 songs. And I said, I'm going to sing one more song, and then it's time to vamoosin. And I don't know what that really meant. But somebody said, what's vamoosin? And I said, it's the plural of vamoose. I was going to say, I'm going to vamoose, but there's a lot of us, so we vamoosin. And I think a couple people might have believed it. Maybe. Because I said it with a lot of confidence, you know? Plural. It's clearly the plural of vamoose. Vamoosin. Well, we're going to vamoosin. We vamoosin up out of here. Thank you, Kristen. Making up a word. I knew I wanted to finish that. Now, Shark Week is one that I'm not sure I'm ever going to be able to get back. I was just in Portland, Anna. No Sacktown. I'm saying the home of the Sacks. Yeah, no one, thank you, Jason. No one wants to go to Sacktown. Oh, Jeffrey, you would let me take you to Sacktown. I appreciate that, man. Hi, Terry. I'm baked. Yes, Nick, I am baked. Tracy, exactly. Sacktown is it. Hard pass. Jennifer, you're a hard pass on Sacktown. I don't know why that struck me as so funny. But I, too, am a hard pass. I'll go to Sacramento. I love it there. I'm probably not going to go to Sacktown while I'm there. It's a hard pass. Would you like to go on a trip to Sacktown together? You know what, Ricky? If I was going to go to Sacktown, I'm sure I'd bring someone with me, but I'm not sure who. James, you'd rock my Sacktown. Well, no, it's changing. Ross went to the Emmys this year. I know. Good for him. I'm happy for him. I hope he wins. Besides that, his happiness, I don't care. I just don't. You love it when I'm high, me too. Prince and the Wolf. Okay, everybody. That's cool, Rachel. Laugh so hard you spit up my drink and woke the dogs. Vamoosin. That's what I'm saying. Vamoosin. Thank you. If moobs can be a word, you can make up your own word. Thank you, Tracy. You can say I'm someone in your lover. Can't wait for Tuesday night, Wednesday. Oh, Ricky. All right. Thanks, man. Sacktown rocks. Hi, Maria. Oh, you loved this week's Prince and the Wolf. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Maria. So, anyways. Back in town. Oh, the edible just kind of crept up. It was like the itsy bitsy spider. Landed right on the water spout. It might be time for me to get off. Who knows what's about to happen? You want me to do Droopy Dog? That really makes me mad. Why do you want me to do Droopy Dog? Hello. There you go. Everybody. I can't believe people turned off during the middle of that impersonation. Listen, Sarah, can you believe people actually clicked off during the middle of that impersonation? That is a slap in the face, sir and ma'am. Or sirs, or ma'ams. Or whatever the combination there was of people who left during my spot-on impersonation of Mr. Droopy Dogamus. I can't believe the stones of you people who would walk away during an Academy Award winning impersonation. You missed out. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. But people are clicking off all over the place. So that wasn't as fun to you as it was to me. Clearly. Who's behind you? I don't fall for that shit. Yeah, I wish you didn't miss me in Portland too, Tara. It was fun. Let's party at the Comedy Store on Monday. No. That will not be happening. Nick. Hey, thank you. Hi, Fernando. Gotta go. Yeah, gotta go is still the best. There's no doubt. You're welcome, Sarah. When am I back in Vegas? Whenever they book me, everybody. Thank you, Mason. Yeah, Droopy Dog. Which one's rude, Sarah? You sound like Droopy Dog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Freddie loves the Droopy Dog impersonation. He doesn't hate it. Freddie loves it. Yeah. Thank you, Heather. Thank you. She was texting people to tell them to get on my page for the Droopy Dog impersonation. That's how good it is. Go Hawks. God, okay. Thank you, guys. Yeah, see? Apparently the Droopy Dog is not as bad as I thought it was. Because most people have to grab their cheeks to make the Droopy Dog impersonation. Grab their cheeks. Like that? Oh, I guess so. Yeah, you wonder why I don't. Oh, boy. I did that on camera. I was Droopy Dog from the Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Yeah. And my favorite, I like those Olympics. I was trying to think about my favorite animated shows ever. And, oh my God. I went back and watched some old Ren and Stimpy. You guys ever watch Ren and Stimpy? Fuck, that was dark as shit. Holy nutballs. Ren and Stimpy is like, oh boy, that is not for the children. Come on, are you kidding me? Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Yeah, what happened with my socks in Portland? Oh, I had to go buy some more. Do you save your high lives and ever watch them back the next day? April, I do not. Listen, I hate watching myself. This is one of the things that I don't like about this, is that I don't like looking at myself. So it's like a really weird, I don't know where to put my eyes, you know. I don't watch things that I'm in. I don't like the sound of my voice. I'm distracted by the size of my forehead. You know, regular stuff. So I don't do that, no. It's weird, I really don't at all, I don't. Thank you, you love the Droopy Dog impersonation. Ren and Stimpy, right? How good. I love Beavis and Butthead too, but they weren't as dark as Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy were like, did that joke you told in Portland really happen? Yeah, that did happen. No, that's what happened. And it only happened there. It happened then in Roseburg. Yeah, I've told that story before. That's a true one about how Joey Diaz sold me for a bag of weed in Roseburg, Oregon. It is like 100% true story. It was pretty crazy, and I didn't know I was being dealt for a bag of weed, but it happened, and it wasn't great. But yes, Boomer's doing great, thank you. Ren and Stimpy was made so parents could watch cartoons with their kids. Yeah. Thank you, Richard. I was just in the Bay Area. My voice sounds fine. Huh? Mine does? I hate it. Thank you, but I hate it. Have I taped my special yet? I'm gonna do my special in Boise, October 17th, I think. Alright, everybody. You need to get on Joe Rogan's podcast. I would love to. Angry Beavers was great. I loved it. I would love to, but he just has to ask. He's never asked, so you know, that's how that goes. There's a reason Ren and Stimpy was at 9:30 p.m. on Saturday. Hell yes. But I hadn't watched him in so long, and so when I went back and looked at him, I was like, goodness. They were like, because now that I get even more, I'm like, that was some dark ass shit. Anyways, did I paint the mural? No, I have to wait till Beth goes out of town so I can drain the pool and paint the mural. Well, not the mural, but I'm painting a dead body on the bottom of the pool. It's gonna be so funny. Do Boomer and the kids love Joey? Yeah, absolutely. They love him. Do you know about the flight pattern moving in? I did not, but we actually can't hear him in the house. So, yeah, I'm going to do a special in Boise, October 17th. Oh, did you watch me get... Yeah, so Aaron, you were at the show on Saturday night in Portland when I got high on stage. It was really ridiculous. Was it ridiculous? I had fun. This is a good place for me to find out if I should ever do it again. I had fun. I was thinking maybe I would do it again, but then I don't know if anybody else had fun watching it. It's the best movie out yet. It's out in January. It's called Forever My Girl. Are you going to be back in Atlanta? Nick, I'm going to be back in Atlanta in November, man. The punchline. You'll tweet him? All right, Cody. Hook it up. Canada's going to legalize it. Yeah. The movie will be released in January. That is right. Animaniacs was really good, too. But you could watch Animaniacs with a kid, and it would be okay. But Ren and Stimpy was dark, and the animation was dark, and the music was dark. God damn. Right? Whew. That was a dark show. I think if a kid had watched it, like, it could have scared the shit. If I had watched Ren and Stimpy as a child, it would have scared the shit out of me. The dead body in the pool, you don't think that's a good idea? I think it's a great idea. Yeah, I'm going to do it in Boise, John. It's too late, Andrea. I'm doing it in Boise. Oh, I have fun watching Me High. No, I don't have fun watching Me High. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Yeah, I had a good time on Doug Loves Movies. All right, people tuning out. I should go. I liked Rocco's Modern Life, too. All right, see you guys. I did forget my set a little bit. Yeah. I will see you. I'm coming to Boise October 17th. At the Knitting Factory is where I'm going to do it. Oh, the cooking segment is maybe my funnest thing I've ever done on TV, Elizabeth. I'll post it again tomorrow. Oh, that was so much fun. Alright. I'll see you later, everybody. Good night.